As we get closer to the launch of the Galaxy S11 series, leaks are coming thick and fast. The biggest leak we have right now is the proposed design, thanks to Onleaks, of both the Galaxy S11 and the S11e, if that is what they're going to be called. His renders are based on leaked CAD information and so are incredibly reliable, but of course when the real devices come, they always look way better than what you see in the renders. I know a lot of comments online have said that they are upset with the design and they don't like the new design, especially the camera bump at the back. If you haven't seen them yet, here's a quick recap. The S11 renders show a list of new design features. Firstly, the screen is bigger and the bezels have been reduced significantly from before. The screen will measure about 6.7 inches and the phone will be about 8mm thick, or 9mm thick if you count the camera bump. The cutout has been moved to the middle. If you think about it, a symmetrical design is an obvious choice. If you've ever used a phone with a left or right positioned notch, you quickly realize why that's not the best option. The selfie camera is just in the wrong place. It is never perfectly centered when you're trying to film yourself or take a selfie. The centered front camera means that the back camera unit has to be placed off to the side because of internal space limitations. Fitting the units like that means that the angle of view from those lenses is similar and it gives you better results when flicking through those lenses. We know that Samsung are working on the ability to shoot video simultaneously on different lenses, and so having exactly the same angle of view will give better results for video. The leak also shows us that Samsung is taking a completely different approach to their phone lineups this year. We've recently had leaks of the S11, the S11e, the A71 and the A51. Flagships to mid-range phones for Samsung. Previously, these phones do feature different designs. Hole punch cutouts, notches, all have been used and a different design language across the phones too. The back camera design on all the phones did look extremely different as well. Samsung has completely changed this approach. Now we see in all of these phones essentially the same design. A screen with a centered cutout and a camera unit off to the side, which is an enlarged rectangle. It's a unification of design, and Samsung phones, at least in the mid to upper tiers, have a unified theme. You could say this is the similar process to what Apple have done in their phone lineups, and it's worked to good effect. Samsung is also completely changing their approach to the cheapest line in the flagship range, the S11e, if that's what it will be called. Apple have been extremely aggressive this year with the iPhone 11. It was a big upgrade over the iPhone XR and it was cheaper. So expect Samsung to be doing a similar thing with the S11e. The S11e will feature a curved design this time around and for all intents and purposes look very similar to its bigger brothers, albeit in a smaller form factor, and of course its bigger siblings are expected to carry more features too. So now we know more about Samsung's design plans for its mid and upper range phones, and we wait for some more concrete hardware information and leaks so we know exactly what we're getting in the phones when they release next year. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and everything to do with Samsung. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.